Hello everyone. So in today's lecture we will find out probabilities of T distribution. This is the PDF of T distribution. We can see. We can write the another form of this is f of t equal to 1 by root n into 1 by 1 by beta 1 by 2 n by 2 into 1 upon 1 plus t square by n whole to the power n plus 1 by 2. This is, we can say T follows T distribution with n degree of freedom, and the PDF is given by this way. And this is the PDF curve. We can see this is the curve, and we will discuss three cases. In the first case, it is left-tailed probability, that is probability of t is less than or equal to t, which is equal to integration minus infinity to t ft dt, where we will find out this left area left of left side of the curve, right? That is minus infinity to t, whatever the value of t is given. And in the second case, it will be right tail probability, that is probability of t is greater than t, which is it means integration from t to infinity ft dt, which is we can say that it is 1 minus probability of t is less than or equal to t this side, because it is curve is symmetric and this area will be same, right? So if this probability is 0.1, this will also be equal to 0.1. So like that we can find out the right tail probability by using this Microsoft Excel. And the third case we will discuss about two tail, means left tail and right tail. So that we can see probability of mod of t is greater than t, which is equal to this. We have to remove the mod and it will give you probability of left tail plus probability of right tail. That is probability of t is less than minus t and probability of t is greater than t. So all these three cases we will find out by using Microsoft Excel, all these probabilities, as well as if degree of freedom is given, means t suppose 15 and probability is given 0.05, then we can find out the value of this t for n degree of freedom and the probability p, what will be the value of k. Inverse probabilities we can find out, right? So all these cases we will discuss using Microsoft Excel. So let us start now. So in the first case, it is probability, we can see it is probability of x is less than or equal to 1.341. Right. So this answer already I have taken. So we can see it is a left tail probability. So we have to find out the left area. So for that we will use Microsoft Excel. So I will use this function, go in fx, this function, and select, from this function we will select statistical function, right? Let me, and then in that t distribution is there. So t distribution we have to use for left tail. T dot distribution two tail we have to use for two tail, and T dot distribution we have to use for right tail, right? So for left tail we will use this first one. Select OK, and here x is given 1.341. So I will type here 1.341. Degree of freedom, it is given 15 degree of freedom. It is given in the question. We can see here this is the degree of freedom. This is the degree of freedom. We can see here it is 15. So that we will see here, type here 15 degree of freedom, and cumulative, since this is continuous distribution, so we will write cumulative true and then click OK. So this is the value of probability of x is less than 1.341, right? Now this is the probability of two-tailed probability. So in that, this we will find out by using two-tail. Now we'll select fx, then same from statistical t distribution, we can select t distribution two-tail, and in that we will consider value of x is 1.341 and degree of freedom is again 15. So it will give the value, this is two tail, 0.11, means it will give left tail plus right tail. So left tail is 0.9, right tail will also come same 0.9, and when you will add this two, you will get 0.1998, right? Now we'll go for the right tail probability. So let us find out this. Click here, right tail probabilities, t distribution, right tail, click OK. Again it will give you 1.341 and degree of freedom is 15, and it will give same value 0.99 because probability of x is less than 1. 1.341 is 0.900 and greater than 1.341 is 0.009. So it will give you a right tail probability, right? Now we will find out value of the k when the degree of freedom is 15 and probability is 0.1, right? So since the probability is less than 0.5, obviously the point will lie left side of the zero. So value will come negative, that we know. So let us consider, when you want to find out inverse probability, we will write t, and then this is inverse, right? Inverse t, inverse 2t and inverse right t. So when you want to find out left, this one, probability of x is less than k, use t dot I in v, right? Then we will select, click OK. Here the probability is given 0.1, 0.1, and the value of degree of freedom is 15. So answer will give minus 1.3406, right? Now we will find out for this value, right? So probability is 0.2, approximately 0.1998, we can consider it as a 0.2. So we will find out for this fx t distribution, and since it is two tail, inverse two tail we will consider. We are finding the value of k here. So probability will be 0.02, 0.2, sorry, and degree of freedom is 15, and click OK. And for right tail, it is probability of x is less than k is given, not right tail actually, it will give again left tail, but the value will come positive because area under that curve is 0.9, more than 0.5. So obviously the point will lie right side of the curve, right? So we'll consider this t distribution, inverse t, okay, and here the value of x is, sorry, cancel, it is inverse, we have to select, not t dot inverse, okay, probability is 0.9 here, so the value will come positive because probability is more than 0.5, and then value is degree of freedom is again 15, click OK. So here the value, you can see these two values are same. This value and this value is same, but here the probability is 0.1 and here the probability is 0.9, right? Because area under that curve will be full left side, whatever the area is there, that will cover, and then therefore the value will come positive because this point will lie right side of the curve and this point will lie left side of the curve. And you can see these are the cases we can consider. You can summarize all these things. If the left scale probability we want to find out, we have to use t dot distribution and then value of the x, degree of freedom, and then logical operator, we have to use true, which will give probability of t is less than or equal to x. And for right tail, it is t dot distribution dot rt, again x and distribution, it will give the right tail. And for two tail probability, it is t dot distribution dot 2t, and then again we have to give value of the x and degree of freedom. For inverse left tail, we have to find out t dot inv, these functions we have to use, and for two tail it is t dot inv dot 2t. So these are the cases we have considered today. Thank you so much for watching.